10 months ago, I've done something a little crazy. I signed up for a 70.3 Triathlon. At the time, I wasn't a triathlete, I wasn't a swimmer, swimming wasn't really my thing. I just bought a bicycle and I could barely run 5k. And yesterday, I did cross the finish line of that exact race. What a year it's been. It's race day. It's 4:50. We travelled about an hour and now we're ready to get everything out. The bike, the bags, put my tri-suit on, and then we're gonna go to transition and I'll show you how it is over there. I'm probably not gonna be able to talk you through things in transition, but I'll have a look. I'll have a look later and I'll let you know how it goes. About 3 o'clock we had to wake up. And I said we because my wife and my little baby decided to come with me. Packed the final few things and around 3:30 we were already leaving the house. And we got to the race at about 4:50. When we got there we were between the few first ones. I think there was probably about 20 people there. But I thought it was better to get to the race bright and early, to set up transition and to kind of let the stress disappear. Got my helmet on as you need it to bring this beast into transition. Go on then. The place was amazing, was very well organized, and when I went into transition I started setting up my bike. Everything was organized in my head. I had everything prepared for the swim, for the bike ride and for the run. So I set up transition, and there is where the first mistake happened. I forgot to start my bike computer. The day before I did turn off the auto turn off function onto the bike computer because I thought I'll start the computer when I prepare transition, and then when it's time to jump onto the bike the computer is going to be ready and I'm just going to fly off with my bike. But that wasn't the case. I completely forgot to turn the computer on, but I'll explain you later how that went. And that's my support for the day, my little baby, my wife, just hanging around, trying to organize when or where they're gonna meet me. Did you get where we're gonna be?
Yeah, I've got it. I'm on it.
We'll see. If you don't see any video of the race, you know the reason is because she got lost and didn't find me, right?
No pressure.
Ciao, ciao. As mentioned the day before, at the brief, the swim was going to be a non-wetsuit swim, which made me a little nervous because in the past few months I've been training a lot in open water, but only with a wetsuit. So swimming without one, I was aware of the added buoyancy that a wetsuit gives you, and normally you get a little faster once you're comfortable in it. So I must admit I was a little nervous about the swim. I put the swimming hat on and the goggles. My wife accompanied me, trying to reassure me that everything was going to be fine. And I tried to believe her. But now it was about 17 degrees outside of the water. It was quite cold. Everybody was really feeling the cold.
So how are you mentally preparing for it? Like,
I'm not.
You got any tips for anyone?
Oh mate, I'm just nervous. My knee hurts now. Just decided to. I think it's just my mind playing tricks on me.
You stop bending down. I can't film you if you bend down.
Alright, that's alright. You've got Eminem on the background.
So your knee hurts?
Yeah. It doesn't really, just my head hurts.
Is it like a...
Yeah.
How long until you go? About 4 minutes?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm not nervous at all.
What are you?
At all. Excited. See, that's the thing I wanted to buy, but then it was like 200 quid to...
Where?
The swim skin.
Oh, the swim
like
skin.
200 quid to gain 30 seconds. So I helped it out. 10 minutes from the start of the race, we were allowed to go into the lake for a swim. So in I went, and the water was nice and warm. So it was around 25 degrees, which is over the threshold for wetsuit. So I did maybe a couple of 100 meters of freestyle just to warm up. And then when I came back, it was a couple of minutes before the start of the race. And there I was in between everybody because I chose to do the must start. I thought, you know what, I'll just do the full experience, start in the must start and just see how that goes. And it went better than expected. I was worried of being punched or kicked or drowned, and none of that happened. I must admit I didn't go with the first ones because those were proper competitive where I wasn't. But nonetheless, I swam with other people. There was a few contacts here and there, but nothing major. So I went through the swim and I felt pretty good. I kept the swim nice and controlled. I was worried that maybe I was going too slow. I wasn't really keeping an eye on the pace or anything. But I got out of the swim. I grabbed the hand of the people that were helping you out of the lake. Took my hat and goggles off, maybe a little too soon, still when I was in the ramp. But I got out and started running into transition. So the time of the swim was 36 minutes and 59 seconds, which is around 2 minutes per 100 meters, which I'm really happy with. So run into transition, put the helmet on, drink a gel, everything's ready. I decided as well to do pro triathlon mount and dismount from the bike. So the shoes were attached to the bike with the elastic, and I thought I'll just jump on the bike, see how that goes, and worst case scenario, I'll just stop and put my shoes on. So all excited, put my helmet on and put the socks on because I decided not to get blister. So get the bike, start running, and I realized the computer was off. So turn on the computer while I was running in the bike, set up the map and the GPS, all while I was running, and I nearly took out another athlete that was running past me. But luckily, there was no major incident. I got to the mountain line, I jumped on the bike, and to my surprise, both my feet slid straight into my shoes, did the Velcro up, and off I went. I was ready to go on the bike.
Realising that actually I didn't record on 2 of the times I thought I was recording. I actually wasn't. So I'm going to be in big trouble. Just to let you know, what you've missed is that he's come out the lake, he's got on his bike and he's cycled off, and we're currently waiting for him to do lap number 1.
I felt great. The position was quite comfortable, but about 5 or 6 kilometers in, I hit a pothole. I heard a big crack and I've lost a bottle. I had all my nutrition planned, 1 bottle with carbohydrates, 2 bottles with electrolytes, and I've lost 1 with electrolytes, which wasn't a big deal, but I had to change my plan on nutrition. So I still kept on drinking the carbohydrate one, and when I got to the aid station, I just asked for an electrolyte bottle and they got me one. And the bike ride went really well. I passed a lot of people, a couple of people passed me, but I was feeling great. I was looking at the speed and I was constantly over 35 kilometers per hour. There was a couple of hills and it was a 2-lap course. About 10 kilometers from the finish, was it around about turn left, and I've lost my tool bottle that was sitting on the back of the saddle. So I turned around, the bottle was gone. There was no point of stopping and picking it up, so I just left it and off I went. During the bike course there were quite a lot of people cheering you up, and it was really, really nice. And it was my wife with a lovely sign that she made the day before, cheering me up as well. And yes, at the end of the bike I took my shoes off about 500 meters from the finish line, jumped off the bike, and to my surprise I nearly fell over. I felt my legs didn't nearly hold me up, but it didn't happen. I ran into transition, rocked the bike and took my helmet off, put the running shoes on, drunk a gel, turned the number belt around, put a hat on, sunglasses, and off I went on the run.
Come on, babe, you've got this. Love you.
The bicycle section of the race took me 2 hours, 28 minutes and 47 seconds. I think the average speed was around 33 kilometers per hour, which I'm really happy with. The run was where I struggled the most. Straight off the bike, the run felt hard. My legs didn't really want to cooperate. I managed to run the first 5k at around 5:55, 6 minutes per k. And it felt all right, but I could tell that my legs were tired. So the first aid station, I grabbed some water. The second aid station, I did stop for a loo break because I needed a wee. And then I kept on running. But a couple of kilometers later, this was about 7 kilometers into the race, I started feeling cramps on my quads and on my calves. It wasn't full-on cramps, it was just a little hint, but it was enough to make me slow down and do part of the run walking. So I did walk a couple of 100 meters, then run again, and then walk, and then run, and then walk, and then run. And I did that for probably about 10 kilometers. At some point, the run was 3 laps, and at some point, at the end of the second lap, the beginning of the third, I thought I wasn't going to finish the race. I felt that bad. But it was surprising. My heart was surprisingly fine. The heart rate was stable throughout the run. It was just my legs. My legs were absolutely done. But I kept on going with the encouragement of my wife. Again, she's been of great help in finishing this race. So I began the last lap, and when it was about 5 kilometers in, so about 2-3 kilometers to go, I decided to try and not walk. So I started running, tried to keep the run going. There was a couple of people in the villages with hose pipes out to cool you down, as it was over 30 degrees. And I did manage it, but I must say that the last kilometer especially, the cramps were actually really strong. My legs felt like they were seizing up. I had to stop for a few seconds just to massage my calves as they were cramping pretty badly. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to get to the finish line. And I did it. And I did so running. So I crossed the finish line running. And at about 50 meters from the finish line, my wife was there with my little boy. So I grabbed him and we crossed the finish line together. And I've got a medal, and he has got a medal as well as best supporter. It was a really nice moment, which I think I'll remember for many years, and I think it's going to be a great memory for me to tell him when he grows up. But yes, the run overall took me 2 hours and 25 minutes and 20 seconds. So the total of the event, of the race, came to 5 hours, 36 minutes and 33 seconds. Considering that I wanted to get to 5 hours and 45 minutes, it's a very good result. However, I am a little disappointed that the run went the way that it did, as I wanted to do it in between 2 hours and 5 minutes and 2 hours 15. But I'm going to take it. It's been a success. I finished the race. I finished it within the time frame I wanted to, even better. And it helped me find out where I need to work. So next, I'm going to work more on the run. I'm going to kind of maintain the bicycle, and I'm going to focus on the run and on the swim technique, because I believe in the swim there is still time to be taken off. Maybe 4 or 5 minutes by next year, we will see. So this was the race. It was organized by 113 Events, which it is an amazing company. The race was very smooth. The communication from the organizer was amazing. They organized a familiarization day as well for people that wanted to go out and have a look at the bike course and at the run course, which I attended and was awesome. The organizer itself was there, and you could ask any question you wanted. They sent a lot of newsletter giving you all the information needed for the race. I would say in many way is probably better than an Ironman for a beginner, for as your first 70.3 triathlon, as it is very beginner friendly. The organization is very open to everything. There isn't really a cut-off time unless you take 2 days to finish it. But they are very supportive. They are very inclusive. As I said, communication was great. All the aid stations were very well stocked with gels, electrolytes, water, flat coke, jelly babies, cakes, all sorts. So it was great. The event was a lot of fun. So I very much recommend it to anybody that would like to start on long distance triathlon. They do 2 events in the Cotswold in the same location, just a different bike course. And one is in June, one is in July. So next year, next one is going to be in June. So look it up, sign up when you can. Very much recommended. Very beginner friendly. Very beautiful place of the world as well. So what is next? Next, I think I might sign up for a spring triathlon or something like that in a couple of months just to keep it going. And then next year I want to do another middle distance triathlon. Probably it's going to be the same one. Maybe I will do the June one. And I might join one of the Ironman's event, maybe the Swansea. Something in the UK, maybe something in Italy, or maybe something in another country in Europe. We will see. But the goal is to go under the 5 hours mark next. So I need to shave about 40 minutes from my current time, which is not impossible, but it will need a lot of work. So I will park the bike for a bit, focus on the run, focus on the swim, and then take the bike back and try to aim for 4 hours 45 maybe next. So yes, this was my race recap. As I mentioned it was an amazing day, very much recommended. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have done the same race, or if you've done the June one, or if you've done it in the previous years. It'd be very interesting to see your opinion about this race, and let me know what you think about my result as well. Don't forget as well to subscribe to the channel. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.